Hey everyone, and welcome to a super fun book adventure. Today, we're going to jump into the hilarious world of the bad guys in Open Wide and Say Arrgh. It's written by the amazing Blabey, and trust me, you're going to get some good laughs.
All right, so first up in our adventure, let's meet the crew. Now, I know what you're thinking. They might look a little spooky with all those shark teeth and claws, but they are seriously the funniest, kindest heroes you'll ever meet. Here they are, the good guys. Wait, scratch that. The bad guys team. So, we've got Wolf. He's the leader, but he sometimes worries a little too much. Then you've got Snake, who's super stretchy and can get them out of pretty much any tight spot. And say hello to Shark. He looks super tough, right? But he's really just a big softy. And we can't forget Piranha. He might be tiny, but wow, he is so mighty and always full of surprises.
So, what's the big idea behind this whole book? Well, it's actually super simple, but also super important. You see, on one hand, these guys look pretty scary, don't they? I mean, they've got sharp teeth and claws. But then, on the other hand, you see how they act? And they're so kind. They're always helping their friends and trying to save the day. It teaches us a huge lesson. You can't judge a book or, a shark by its cover.
And this is the most important thing to remember, you guys. Heroes really do come in all shapes and sizes. It doesn't matter if you're big or small or if you look a certain way. What truly makes someone a hero is what's on the inside. Having a really kind heart.
And speaking of being brave, oh boy, our heroes are about to face their biggest, wildest, and silliest fear yet. We're talking about a trip to the dentist. So get ready, because this is going to be one crazy adventure. First up in this totally wacky dentist's office, giant drills. You can just imagine the buzzing sound, right? They're huge and buzzing all over the place, but in a really funny, cartoony way. Way, way bigger than any drill you've ever seen. And if you thought giant drills were silly enough, get this. There are also chainsaw monsters. Can you even believe it? Luckily, they seem a lot more interested in just being goofy than actually being scary. Phew.
Okay, and for the biggest surprise of all, there are even dinosaurs. Yep, a full-on dinosaur just hanging out in the dentist's office. I mean, how wacky is that?
So what does this all show us? Well, even though that dentist's office is totally bonkers and a little bit scary, the bad guys don't run away. Nope, they face their fears together, because that is exactly what friends do. They help each other be brave. And you know what? That brings us to our hero's real superpower. It's not about their sharp teeth or their claws. It's all about their amazing friendship.
And this is exactly how the bad guys prove everyone wrong. See, at first, people look at them and they freak out. They shout, "Oh no, it's the bad guys!" But then, our heroes do something amazing, like saving someone who's in trouble. And suddenly, everyone realizes they were totally wrong and they start cheering, "Yay, you're heroes!"
It just goes to show you, doesn't it? Friends really do make everything better. When you have your best pals right there by your side, you can be way braver and stronger than you ever thought possible, just like our heroes in the book. So, the adventure in the book might be wrapping up, but guess what? Your adventure is just getting started, because now it's your turn to be a hero. That's right, you have that hero power inside of you too. So, I've got a question for you. Are you ready to start your very own hero mission? Let's find out how you can use all of your awesome powers for good. Okay, hero in training, here is your first official mission. We're going to create your personal hero code. So first, go grab a piece of paper and something to write with. Next, I want you to think of 3 kind things you can do this week. Maybe it's helping a grown-up with something or sharing your favorite toy. And then, the most important part, go out there and do them. That's how you become a real-life hero. And hey, if you want some more hero missions, here are a couple of fun games you can play. First, there's the Flip the Script game. Just like with the bad guys, try to find someone who might seem a little different and just look for one kind thing that they do. It's all about seeing the good in everybody. Or you could try the Friendship Superpower Challenge. Team up with your best pals and do something helpful together, like maybe cleaning up your toys without even being asked. So if you had a total blast with this story, guess what? There are so many more amazing book adventures just waiting for you. Let's keep all this fun going. Here are a couple of books I just know you'll absolutely love. You should totally check out the Dog Man series by Dave Pilkey. He's another super funny hero with a giant heart. Or maybe try The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. It's about a robot that seems pretty scary at first, but ends up learning to be an amazing, kind friend to everyone. And hey, here are a few quick notes for the parents and teachers watching. You could ask questions like, what do you think makes someone a real hero? It's just a great way to start talking about kindness, what friendship means, and why it's so important to look past what's on the outside.
And that really brings us to the final, most important lesson from our book adventure today. Just remember this. You don't need a cape or any crazy superpowers to be a real hero. All you need is a kind heart.
So don't you ever forget that you're already a hero, just exactly the way you are. Thanks so much for joining me on this awesome explainer. And hey, make sure you follow and subscribe so you don't miss our next book adventure. I'll see you next time, heroes.